Hello, everyone out there. This is the Divine Comedian coming at you with a love read. It's a love read, yes. You can't see my little glowing heart in the back. Let me just try to see if I can adjust the camera, but the heart's not the main thing. I wish I could get this camera to like be more, but anyway, it's there, it's glowing. We're gonna do a love read. I just got my new Zodiac beautiful cloth here that I love. It's beautiful. I'm glad that I picked the purple one because everything I have in my apartment, all of my clothes are black, everything's black. Yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna choose a sign. I'm gonna let spirit choose the sign today. So I'm gonna take my beautiful moonstone and I'm gonna roll it around in my hands, get some energy, and I'm gonna drop it and I'm gonna see which way it goes. All right, close my eyes. I'm gonna drop it. Where will it land? Virgo. All right. Virgo is in the house tonight. What's up, Virgos? Here's your love read. Let's do a little look-see at love for my Virgos. Okay, so Spirit Virgo, please. Love messages for Virgo. Actually, you know what? Let's get some advice. That's crowning this spread. See how much stuff I have over here. It's insane. These are all my decks. But I always like to get some advice first. This way I kind of know, picking up on a little bit of energy that is going on within my collective of beautiful Virgos. I was just talking to a Virgo friend yesterday and she's like, oh, I didn't get the chance to check out your read yet. Well, now you will. All right. So what does Virgo need to know? Meditate and contemplates. New moon in Pisces. Okay. Meditation is always good. Meditation helps you to connect to your higher self. It also helps you to relax. It helps you to see things from a different perspective as well. If you have something that you need that you're contemplating in your life. So let's get some love messages, shall we? Okay. So Virgo, please, Spirit. Virgo, please and thank you. What do my Virgos need to know about their love life? All right, Five of Swords. What else, Spirit? What other messages do you have for Virgo? We have the Page of Wands. Okay. Ooh, we have the Devil. Okay. So, concerning love, I feel like there is a sort of like a conflict here. Um, Not just a conflict with another person, but I also, when I look at this card, I see more of like a lot of confusion, a lot of just different types of emotions that are going on, excuse me, within this conflict. Because you see this person over here is very like sorrowful and like very hurt looking. This person here looks like they're walking towards them to either, they don't have a sword, but kind of like walking, towards them maybe to comfort them. And then we have this person here that's just over here in their head thinking about the situation. So I feel like this is you, Virgo, split into three different thought processes as far as what's going on in the relationship. Like some sort of argument or some sort of fight happened and you're just really all in your head about it. Because now we're going over to the Page of Wands, okay? Let me just put my cards down. Now we're going over here to the Page of Wands, okay? The reason why you're in your head so much because you're trying to come up with a new idea, and the wand is pointed right towards the Devil. So this is definitely, some sort of, toxic relationship. And I feel like you're seeing this, like you're gaining some sort of a new clarity on what type of relationship and situation that this is. You could be dealing with a fire sign, or you could also, you could be dealing with, a Cancer, a Capricorn. I think Capricorn is the devil. Yeah. But that doesn't mean anything. I know I don't really tend to judge it on that because there's so many people out there. You could be dealing with literally any sign, and there's cusps and there's all that stuff. So let's not focus on that so much. But I feel as if, you know, the fighting cycle between the two of you, there could be a lot of, arguments and stuff like that that's going on. That's now where it's become like this toxic type of relationship that you're doing a lot of thinking about. Okay. So let's see. But toxic doesn't necessarily mean bad. Okay. I mean, toxic does mean bad, but often when we have toxic types of addictions in our life, whether they be obsessions or they be lustful or they be greed or anything of what that is, but this can also signify that you're being very greedy with your thoughts and your passions towards your lover. Maybe you're not, or they're not letting you know how they're feeling about the conflict within the relationships. That's either one or both of you. Take it as it resonates. Okay. So what else? Clarify these Five of Swords, please. Queen of Pentacles. I feel as if maybe one of you is more financially stable than the other. The Hanged Man. Didn't I tell you before about this? About being, having to contemplate something. I feel as if, maybe one of you is more financially stable than the other person here. So you guys could be fighting about money or finances. Yeah, now we have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is she's a resourceful person. So I feel as if you have tried everything within your thoughts and here in the material world to make this relationship work, to make this person happy. Okay. And it's just turned, and I feel as if it's turned into like a greedy type of energy from your person's point, because we can think of things to make people happy, we can give them things to make them happy, but then it usually just ends in in some sort of despair, which I feel as if the energy that's coming off of this card. And then we have the Hanged Man in reverse, which tells me that you're kind of all out of you're all out of ideas. Okay. You feel like you've been betrayed. You feel as if your person is being very selfish, which is where we're getting this devil energy from. And then we also now have the Emperor in reverse, which is just about a big ego, which of course the devil has a big ego. So your person may just have a very big ego about everything, that's where they feel as if that they're entitled to whatever you can provide for them. Like, I'm entitled to this and I'm just going to take because I don't see any cups here. So I'm not really getting into the emotional part of the relationship. So let's keep going. Okay. King of Wands in reverse. I feel with the King of Wands in reverse, it's signifying that there's just not a lot of, Two of Cups in reverse. There's just not a lot of passion here. There's not a lot of, we have this lustful card here, which the devil with lust, but the King of Wands could also mean someone who has some sort of a sexual addiction or some sort of sexual problem. But I feel with this, the passion in this relationship is very weak. And then now we're moving into the Two of Cups in reverse, which talks about separation, breakups, and arguments, which, connects to this card here also. So I feel like there's a slew of problems here with this. Like, I feel this Queen of Pentacles here, which is you, okay, Virgo, has been maybe not a financial provider so much, but a domestic person, someone that takes care of the house, someone that, cleans the house and decorates it, makes everything beautiful. And this person here just takes that for granted. And the passion has just died out from that, okay, from the relationship because of it. Yeah. So now we have the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. So I feel as if your person, um, you know, had some unrealistic expectations as far as how they were when they entered this relationship. Like, I feel like you were just supposed to accept, how they were and their behavior. But they were being very unrealistic, like as if they were just giving enough by just showing up, because, yeah, like that's just how I feel when I look at this. Like, take me as I am. You knew what you stepped into, and if the passion burnt out, it's your problem, kind of thing, which is very selfish. The Queen of Cups, I feel as if, you're an emotional person. You're a person that needs, because the Queen of Cups, she's, yeah. I mean, the Queen of Cups, she's, somebody like that is a very nurturing and healing, type of person. And I feel as if that's why this devil energy here, latched on to that. And they thought that they could be able to fake it till they make it, but not realizing that they couldn't do that. So maybe they showed a little bit of emotion in the beginning, and maybe even they had this Queen of Pentacles type of energy here, where they were going to be the provider, they were going to do everything for you, and then all of a sudden it just, but the passion wasn't there, it just kind of like fizzled out. It's just a page as far as the passion goes. It's not anything that's continuous. The Queen of Cups needs to be with someone that's also supportive, because it balances her out. It's she doesn't want to be alone. She wants to have someone to share this Two of Cups energy with. And she's just sitting there by herself with a cup in her hand. So clarify the Two of Cups in reverse, please. Okay. Now we have the Two of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse is just about, you know, just things kind of falling apart now. Where things are just, everything is just kind of falling apart. Everything. And I feel as if, yeah, because this is like just not working on it. Like, I feel as if, because water can put out fire, and I feel as if your emotional distance from this person, because the Two of Wands in the upright position talks about, looking out at your ships coming in, typical thing. But I feel as if you were waiting for this to take off again. You were waiting for the passion to come back, and it never did. you know and now we have the Eight of Pentacles, here, where your person's not making any sort of attempt to work on anything. They're not focusing on what the problems are. They're just working, they're just doing whatever they're doing. They just have no ambition or anything, or any sort of drive to make this relationship work. But I feel as if, you have definitely tried in the past to make, to try, at least to wait to see if they would. And I feel like it's been a long time. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. Like, you thought that this was going to be the person that, you were going to settle down with, somebody that you were going to be, financially stable with, somebody that, just was going to be like a lifelong, partner here. And it's just not. And now you're really feeling as if, you're really worried about, you're lonely, you're worried about your family. There's a lot of conflicts. There's just a lot going on here. All right. So now we have the Tower in reverse and the Three of Wands. Okay. So the Tower in reverse, to me, says that, first of all, my first impression of that is that this has happened over and over and over again. This is not the first Tower that's come in between this relationship. Only because when I'm looking at this, it's more along the lines of a fear of change, a fear of walking away to what's out there in the world. What else is out there for me? I'm scared that there's nothing else out there for me because of the way I am. I'm afraid to expand and find out what could possibly fix this. It's a fear of change here. I feel as if it's on your person's part, where they're fearing change because they can't move. They're stuck in their ways. They're very stuck in the way that they are. They're stuck in the way of their thinking. They're stuck in the way that they exert passion, and also at the way as how they look at life and what's out there in the world. Because when I look at this card, I see the ships very far away from this person. They're kind of sort of standing on a mountain here, as if just looking out, and they're holding on to one wand while there's two wands behind them. So I feel as if this person is very greedy with that, and they're all about themselves. Yeah, and you're fed up with this. Fed up. All these swords from the beginning here have now multiplied even more now to 10 swords here, where it's just complete and utter exhaustion, and you're at the rock bottom, you're at your wits end here. This tower has collapsed down on top of you, and it's I'm done, and I'm waiting for a new dawn to come in. What is this new dawn? I don't know. Spirit says look at the no. Okay, I'm not gonna look at that. Yeah, Four of Cups in reverse. Again, we're talking about not looking, just having, you have options. There are options out there. There are different directions that you can take, especially when we're looking here, at the Three of Wands also. So this is for the both of you. There are new options. There is a new direction that you can take. Okay, because I feel, but let's get another card for your person. Four of Swords in reverse. All right. Well, you're both in this burnout energy, both of you. You have options. There is a new way that you can go, but you're both very burnt out and drained from this, both of you. So there needs to be some sort of resolution to this. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I move out? What do I do? Your person could be thinking that maybe, is are they recognizing, that you're in this energy here, this 10 of Swords energy, where you're just completely just done, like you're weighed down by all of these swords? Do they recognize this? Now we have the Queen of Wands. We had the King of Wands. We had the King of Wands in reverse earlier. Now we have the Queen of Wands in the upright position. The Queen of Wands is somebody that gets up and takes action here. Queen of Wands is someone that's going to be like, listen, I have this new idea in my head and I'm going to manifest it into reality, because the Queen of Wands is magic. She's the one that will say, okay, this is what's going to happen. And now we have the Page of Swords in reverse. I'm sorry, the Page of Cups in reverse. You know, it's still saying about a breakup. It's about dependence. But I feel as if this Queen of Wands here is going to be breaking up because she's gotten her own dependence now. Her own independence, rather. Like, I've seen what's in this cup, but I know that there's something else out. I have options. There's something else out there for me. Right. And now we have the 10 of Wands in reverse for your person. Okay. And I'm not sure. They're going to drop these wands. They're going to drop this. They're going to drop something on you. Either they're going to drop this and walk away, or they're finally going to say, no, I don't want to be in this energy anymore. And I want to move towards something else. Because you can't move forward when you're carrying all those wands, right? So what's the possible outcome here? What action is Virgo's person going to take? All right, the World in reverse. They're not learning their lesson. This cycle is just is not ready to be completed. Like, they still have unfinished. They may feel as if they can drop these wands for right now and everything will be okay, and to accept whatever the Queen of Wands manifests as a solution or an option or a new route, but they're not learning their lesson as to why they were in this energy and why they behaved this way the entire time. Now we have Death in reverse. All right. There's like, it's just, they're feeling destroyed. They're feeling like that, like they're stuck. It's not coming from you. I feel as if they're stuck. Like, they don't know what action to take. They know that they need to unleash whatever burdens that they're carrying. Now we have Temperance in reverse. Okay, it's just at the feeling out of control. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to, like, I feel as if whatever decision this Queen of Wands is going to make is going to cause your person to have some very chaotic type of energy here. They're going to feel out of control and they're going to feel stuck because they don't know what's going to happen when they drop these burdens. But they know that they have to. But they're still not learning their lesson from this. Yeah, they're still, I mean, I feel like they're going to be like defensive. I feel like they're going to be like, you know, a little paranoid about things. I feel as if they're already in that energy already. I feel, because it's next to this card, I feel as if they're very paranoid that everything is going to end, but, you know, they don't know how. And I feel like they've been in that energy for a while, because now here they're the 10 and then the 9. And they've just been in a very defensive type of mode because they haven't completed their lesson. They staying in this defensiveness because, well, what's wrong with me? It's you. It's not me. Yeah. And we have the Magician in the reverse now. You know, it's just like they have the potential to do something about whatever problem or issue that they're dealing with, but they're not doing it. They're not using the resources around them to create their healing process. And this is a decision that you're going to have to make, Virgo. Because I'm seeing like this is I'm seeing that, you know, let me pull a card on the Queen of Wands. You have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So you also are also feeling like, you know, things are also out of your control and stuck in a rut and just really just awful. But what can we do to break out of this energy? What needs to be done here, Spirit? Oh man, Spirit can be very funny sometimes. You know, I feel as if Spirit's trying to say you need to protect yourself. You need to protect your boundaries. You know, I feel, you know, they're saying that, you know, you have, but I mean, hold on. Don't let this person, right? Like, because if you don't defend yourself, you're not going to be able to your boundaries. If somebody, okay, like if somebody puts boundaries up around this water here, okay, where this person here who's in despair and feeling unloved and unwanted and unsupported and all of this stuff, the resources for this person is here. The Two of Cups is here. Okay. They're too focused on the unfulfilled potential of this relationship. So if these wands were to spring up around this water here, how is this person ever going to cross the other side to get where they want to be? So that's why Spirit's saying you need to protect yourself. You need to have boundaries. You need to be a little defensive. Like, this isn't what I want. This isn't working. This hasn't worked. We can't just, you know, Six of Cups reverse. We can't just go back to the past. We can't just, you know, go back to what we had for 2 seconds or 5 minutes or a week or whatever it is and just expect everything just to be hunky dory, because that's just not the way life works. Nine of Cups. Okay. Nine of Cups card. I know, you know, it means about, you know, okay, this is my bodega of the this is my bodega owner of the tarot. This is the person that is very greedy, not greedy, but just has anything you want, right? Anything you want. You can come into my store. I've got it for you. Any of these cups back here carry emotions inside of them. And anything you want, you can have. Okay? So, however you feel the need that you need to defend whatever boundaries that you have, okay, whatever boundaries that you're putting up, you need to protect those emotions. You can't just let somebody manipulate your emotions to make you feel a certain way, especially, you know, if you guys have been in a relationship for quite some time. You know how, like, you get into a fight and then your boyfriend or your girlfriend and they walk out and then they come back in with like a bouquet of roses and everything's fine. And then they're all sweet to you and it's all kisses and lovey-dovey until the next time. So you need to protect the emotions that you know are for sure, how you feel, what actions you want to take, because they're all available here to you. And you need to be a little bit greedy with your emotions. Otherwise, you're going to feel unloved and in despair, not from this person, but from yourself. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Pentacles is about making a choice, weighing your options. What do I do here? Weighing your options. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I work on this? Do I, you know, what do I do? And, you know, it's also balancing life. It's balancing everything. You've got the sun. So Virgo, once you make a decision, about what your option is going to be. Just know that it's going to be a successful outcome for you. This other person, I don't know, because they're the ones that need to do the work. They're the ones that need to unload this heavy burden and use the resources around them to help them. Will they? I don't think so. Yeah, we have the star in reverse for them. Okay. The star in reverse is in the final position is not, it's about, it just speaks of about being depressed, feeling ignored, feeling as if no one sees you, feeling as if no one understands you. This is the star in reverse is the victim mentality. And we did have another card over here about, feeling like they were a victim. Okay. Being betrayed, traitor. You're betraying me because you agreed. You excuse me. You signed a contract with the devil, and the devil expected you to follow through with whatever they were offering. Okay, whatever emotions, whatever materials, whatever anything that they were offering. And now they're feeling, how dare you resist this? How dare you move on to your son? Hold that in your thoughts when you think about being nostalgic with the emotions that come with this relationship as far as it's going. Okay. All right. Let me pull from the Psychic Tarot. I'm going to pull from the Psychic Tarot because that always gives some really good advice as to what we need to do. So I am going to, I was going to clear that person's energy off, but Spirit said not to. Okay, so what advice does Virgo need to know concerning this situation? How can they, come up with a clear decision? What do they need to know? Okay, we have emotional loss. So it's like a loss of emotions here. Light. Like, look at the image on this card. Like, I feel like I'm going to read what the cards actually mean from the book because I never like to just assume, but I'm just looking at this as a woman or a man. It could be the energy is fluid, reaching up for help, reaching up, thinking, what do I do? Reaching up to the sun, coming out of this darkness of losing your emotions over this. Let me pull one more card. All right, this one's popping out, so it must want to come out. And then we have power. That's strength. It's Leo energy. All right, so let's go for 5. Mm-mm-mm. 101 Spirit. He just 101 CBS FM just popped into my head. So if that resonates with you, that could be how long this relationship, maybe you used to listen to that, or maybe you're from that era where that radio station, if that just literally popped into my head. Okay. The number 5 emotions card comes forth at a time when you may be experiencing or grieving a loss of someone or something you were emotionally attached to. Honor your feelings. Honor your feelings. Here, 9 of Cups. Only by healing and loving yourself, by letting go of the past, 6 of Cups in reverse, can you continue your journey. The suffering, here we go. Where's the suffering? Right here, 5 of Cups. The suffering associated with this loss delivers profound wisdom and knowledge for your soul. Your unique gifts, talents, and abilities, as well as your joy and sorrow, will not only make up who you really are, but better yet, who you will become. Joyous outcome and success. The painful experiences of life are equally as valuable as the joyous ones. Focus all your positive energy on the good in your life and what you're grateful for. Use your healing energy in this way and try not to focus on what you've lost, for new beginnings and happiness are just around the corner. Yes, they are. Absolutely. That's why I love this book. Okay, let's look up light. 63. Okay, thank you, Spirit. This card reassures you that this is your time to be in the light. No matter what's happening around you, prosperity and bliss are promised. The qualities of this brilliant card are pleasure, happiness, contentment, growth, success, joy, and illumination. Yes. The light always brings forth new birth, a constant renewal of life. This is one of the best, if not the most positive cards in the deck, and it is yours. It's yours. Screenshot it. Take a picture of it. Okay? I'll give you some time. This is now your moment to shine. The radiance from within will be there for all to see. As people become attracted to the rays of your spiritual light, and by being compassionate, generous, inspiring, and a leader, here we go, many will benefit as they feel the warmth emanating from you. Be discerning, but also be open to whatever or whomever you're attracting, for your rays reach far and wide. The light card reminds you that because of its power, nothing remains in the dark. Through its illumination, truths and certain paths before you begin to emerge and can surely be seen. Using the energy of positive thoughts and continually thinking about the happiness and most joyful of memories will light the path before you even more brilliantly and attract exactly what you're emanating. Keep on shining. And it says right here in the book, okay, I don't know if you'll be able to see that because this camera, okay, but you can see the part where I'm right here. It says the sun. Traditional tarot archetype. This is the sun card. You got the sun card. So that's confirmation. All right. That's confirmation that spirit is here. Spirit is speaking to you. He's letting you know the business. He or she. Sorry, spirit. All right. So this is a major arcana. 41, please. Thank you, spirit. As a spiritual being, you have unlimited power at your command. This card represents inner strength, willpower, courage, compassion, generosity, and love. At any moment, these beautiful qualities can assist you in coping with an adverse condition in front of you or the many surrounding your life. Set aside the necessary time to resolve such issues, right? Set aside the necessary time. Meditate. Power represents more than physical external strength. It can also be channeled emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. When you have balance over body, mind, and soul, and with the power of spirit, anything can be overcome to achieve a positive result. Power and strength can be developed to work in harmony in any given situation. Every obstacle, every error helps build your knowledge and understanding of the world around you. When you make a mistake, it's a chance for you to stop, listen, and ask yourself, what am I supposed to be learning here? Right? Because this is about not learning lessons. Wheel of Fortune, yes, the world in reverse. Not learning lessons. How can I make this situation better? Mistakes are great wake-up calls in that they provide you with opportunities to discover your weaknesses. What needs to be changed? And which areas of your life need improving? Equally, they can be blessings in disguise. But just remember, you are power. Okay? So that's why you have this Two of Pentacles here, right? Trying to decide what to do. How do I move on? How do I do this? Only you know what your situation is, okay? Only you know what it is. So when you go within, right, and you start to think of these things, Spirit is going to help you to come up with a solution to what you need to do. Now, I'm going to pull 3 cards from Antique of Magic because it's a beautiful deck and it always gives good advice to people who need it. For Virgo, we got Blindfold. have armor. And we have the sun. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much, Spirit. I really appreciate you. All right. So let's check out the first one, blindfolds. Okay. Blindfold, clouded vision, instinct, fairness, and unseen. I trust my intuition over thought. This is the oracle message. The blindfold is a symbol of blind faith and trusting over your gut instinct over thought. It could also be suggestive that the third eye is blocked and is limiting the ability to see with truth and clarity. It is a symbol of inner turmoil and judgment of self. Blind justice does not favor or judge one side over another, and only fairness is given to the situation based on logic and reason. Blindfold can sometimes suggest something is hidden. So this is your energy right over here the whole entire time. Like I said, with these thoughts in your head, thinking, oh, is it my fault? You know, logic. As I courageously turn inwards and allow my intuition to guide me, my inner wisdom illuminates within. As I pay attention to my feelings and thoughts, I become more aware of the ones that are calling out for nourishment. Didn't I mention that before? Yeah, calling out. Here, calling out. I chose to be in the driver's seat of my reality. I use the voice of love within me to guide my way. Life may feel heavy as I blindly wade my way through the darkness, not knowing where I am headed or why things are happening. I have faith that the darkest paths are the ones that lead me to the brightest light of clarity as soon as the first crack enters this darkness. The light floods its way in. I trust my inner light is awakening. I trust the loving nature of my higher self as it comforts me and guides me past my fears and directs me to where I need to be. Excuse me. I trust the path I am on. Good things are coming to me. I feel it. I believe it. I am open to receiving it. Self does not know justice or judgment. It knows what is best for my soul. As I come into alignment with more self energy, peace enters. Meditation is key here, Virgo. Okay, let's move on to armor. Okay. Protection, shield, closed off, courage, strength, strong boundaries, which we had. We have the strength. Strength is on the table. We have the boundaries. We have all that. It's all here. Okay. Yep. We have the emperor here. We have death. We have, yeah. We have two of the tarot cards here because when you look at the book, it shows you like the tarot cards that would be on the spread. That's why I love this. When they call this deck the Antique of Magic, it is 100%. So the armor is symbolic of protecting yourself from invading forces. This is the oracle message. As I protect myself from negative external influences, I continue to keep my energy healthy and strong. Understanding the role I play in my life and why I act and behave the way I do helps me clearly see what belongs to me and where I need to set healthy boundaries. I'll say it again. Understanding the role I play in my life and why I act and behave the way I do helps me clearly see what belongs to me and where I need to set healthy boundaries with others. I will continue. My will is to rise strong, be healthy, and spread love. I continuously choose to surround myself with others who are on the same path. Acceptance of someone as they are does not mean I allow them to do as they please. It means I confidently show them how I desire to be treated, and I allow them some grace to follow through with their actions in alignment with love, which they have not. This creates a transparent boundary or armor of protection that benefits everyone involved. Respecting and understanding my own needs and verbalizing them responsibly allows me to set boundaries with others when they cross my emotional limits. I trust my choices. I trust my voice. I have a choice to walk away from someone who does not see my light, but instead uses my light for their gain. Ooh. Sense of power or blame. Right here. I am my own personal guardian. I know how I feel. I honor my feelings. It is not my job to make someone rise. as I can never make anyone do anything, but I can choose to walk away, change my perspective, nourish myself with love, and prepare for a new outcome. I am strong and I am worthy. I'm not even going to comment on that because that is like that. If that doesn't tell you what the solution to this problem is, I don't know what will. Let's go right on to Sun. Vitality, radiance, life, renewal, positivity. And you got two you got two light cards here. That's beautiful. Again, we have the sun coming out in these. All right. I am free to let my light out to play. The sun is known as the heart of the cosmos. It is associated with life force energy and is a symbol of immortality. It is connected to divine masculine energy and the god. The sun is symbolic of heat, vitality, radiance, renewal, youthfulness, glory, and positive spirit. The sun represents shedding light on the darkness and illuminating unseen truths. The lightness of my spirit is out to play, and it is attracting people and things that are a match to my mood. Now is a time of vitality, illumination, and positive expansion. New projects, like minded people, and unexpected connections are flowing to me. Vibrant opportunities are coming my way. I choose to lean into and explore what this enchanted energy holds. Joy and gratitude call in more bliss. If I am not feeling connected to these things, now might be the time to start collecting small evidence that reminds me of moments of joy and connectiveness. As I become more conscious of the things I am grateful for and what makes me smile, my inner light will radiantly grow and start to attract more of the same. Through conscious awareness, action, and dedication to feeling my best self, I make space for life force energy to flow through me. I become the conduit for the divine to enter, inspiring vitality. As this force energy pulses through me and into the world, I touch others with the divine spark of inspiration. Virgo, I'm going to keep it real. I feel as if you guys have been in the dark, stuck in either this type of energy or stuck in a relationship with this other person or with people around you. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be a workplace situation. Whatever it is, take that situation and apply it to yours. Okay. But I feel as if you've been stuck long enough and now is the time for you to come out. Because if you were worried about what the outcome was going to be, if you walked away from this person, if you walked away from these friends, if you walked away from this career path and started something new, you have nothing but happiness, abundance, and success. And spirit is definitely on your side. So I wish you well, Virgo, and I wish you lots of good luck. If you're new to my channel and something resonated with you in this message, you can feel free to comment below. You can follow me on Instagram at the Divine Femedian. Please also like, share, and subscribe to my channel as it helps me to grow, and it also helps you to know when I upload more videos, and I definitely will be. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I hope that this gave you some clarity and some peace, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo. Bye-bye.